keto-friendly recipe. This one sounds so delicious. Now, I haven't made this yet, but my girlfriend has, and she said it was beyond delicious. And from the ingredients list, I agree, it's gotta be. There's no way possible it can't be. Very simple, 1 head of cauliflower, which I've already washed and gotten the leaves, outer leaves and stem off. And you're gonna use all of it. So you're just gonna break into large florets, if you will. And we're gonna get this all broke up and in the crock pot. And how easy is this? It's a crock pot dish. So I've got my crock pot right here, and I'm just gonna throw these florets down into the crock pot, just like that. In fact, if you guys wanna come in close so you can see how easy this is, but literally you're breaking a head of cauliflower up and you're putting it in the crock pot, and you're gonna add all the really fun ingredients after you get home from work. And since I have to work today, this is perfect. So it'll be ready for the rest of my meal when I get home tonight. Okay, so a whole head of cauliflower down in the crock pot, and then it called for 3 to 4 cloves of garlic. Well, I love garlic, and it's just gonna get sweet. So I've got 3 large and 3 small, and we're gonna have it be really good. You're gonna need a bay leaf, and so a nice bay leaf in there. And now I've got my turkey bone broth, so we're gonna use that. And this jar opener, everybody asks about this. If those of you, it's called a pry lid. Anyway, I have looked and I have not found any online, so a couple of you said that you had. But a quart, you're gonna need a quart of chicken stock, or in this case, I'm using my turkey bone broth right down on top, and salt and pepper. It goes on low for 6 hours. I don't think it'll matter if it goes longer. Okay, Himalayan pink salt, keep it keto friendly. Some cracked black pepper, and I'll bring you in so you can see what it should look like. I love pepper, so lots of pepper, but that's salt and pepper to taste. All right, let's bring you in and I'll show you, and we'll put the lid on, and I'll be back when I'm doing the rest of the recipe. It's gonna call for some cream cheese, some Parmesan cheese, fresh grated Parmesan cheese, rosemary, some thyme, and some fresh parsley. Does that sound delicious or what? It's gonna be so aromatic and so cheesy. Oh, and don't forget butter. So, Kerrygold butter. All right, come on in now. Okay guys, so here's my crock pot after 6 hours. Actually, it's been a little longer, but 6 hours, and everything is cooked down. Ugh, and it smells amazing. Your cauliflower is gonna be super soft. See that? So super soft. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the rest of the ingredients. Now, I've got my little Power Chef mini, and I've in here I have rosemary and thyme. I'm gonna chop that up super fine. You just pull the string, and it's gonna chop that up. Hopefully just the way I like it. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna throw that in there. We're gonna have parsley, fresh parsley, all chopped up. We're gonna put in butter, because everybody loves butter. Now I'm using, because it's a keto recipe, I always use Kerrygold butter. So I'm using a couple tablespoons of Kerrygold butter. What couldn't be better than that? And then I'm gonna use about a tablespoon of whipped cream cheese, as well as the rest of a brick here. It's probably not as much as the recipe calls for, but it'll be plenty. And we're gonna get this all in. It's gonna be so good. You guys, you don't even know how aromatic and delicious this dish is. Okay, so I'm gonna be really honest, my herbs wrapped around that blade and I don't have time to fix that, so I'm just gonna chop it right now. And it's because the stems on the, yeah, I can't even chop through the stems. So we're gonna take the time out of the equation. For whatever reason, they've gotten kind of woody, but I want that little bit of rosemary. So I'm gonna chop that up. That explains it. If you can't cut it with your knife, and those are fresh out of my garden. So here's my rosemary and a little bit of thyme leaves. You could pick off all the thyme leaves if you want to. And this is 1/3 of a brick of cream cheese. We're gonna put that in there. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so good. Okay, and then the ultimate part of this, which is gonna make me crazy, is Parmesan cheese. And we want 1/2 cup of Parm. What? Yes. Now I'm gonna get my immersion blender, because you're gonna need it to get this all blended up, and who doesn't want that? If you want additional salt and pepper at this point, it's okay to put that in here, but right now I'm going to do it this way. We're gonna immersion blend it. I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Okay, so now that I've done the immersion blending, you can see it's creamy. This would be great to have as a bed down for, I would like it a little less watery. Maybe I needed to drain it a little bit more, but oh my goodness, you guys, I'm gonna let it sit here. It says to let it sit for 30 minutes because those fresh herbs need to release all their flavor. So we're gonna let it sit here, and I'm gonna keep it on warm. You can turn it off and just let the warmth do it, but I'm gonna leave it on warm and leave the lid off so it can actually evaporate some of the liquid. But let me just tell you right now, your family is gonna love you. Okay guys, so this is how creamy this is. Now I totally picture this. This is like a puree almost of a creamy, oh my gosh, look at that. Delicious. I would put braised short ribs on top of this puree on a plate, and let me just tell you, you're gonna love it. So it smells amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and give a taste test right now, and then I'm gonna let you go because it's time for dinner. Okay. Wow. It's mouth creamy, delicious, cheese, herbs, everything you'd want in a puree like this. I totally would use this under a type of a braise, whether it be braised short ribs, or you could do any kind of meat on top of this, and it's totally keto friendly. It's delicious, and guys, I hope you try it, and you can do it in the crock pot. It's super simple, super delicious, and I can't wait to see. And if you're not a subscriber, hit subscribe and hit that bell notification so I can send you a notification every time I upload. All right guys, you gotta try this. It's delicious.